You actually referred to your dad as the first aider.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Why didn't you just say my dad?
Well, I mean, there's only one other person in the house. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Is there a little plaque up on the wall with his name on it?
No. He did used to be like...
Is your dad
first
a
aider.
doctor?
No, he used to
No.
be in St John's Ambulance a very, very long time ago. It's really not the same.
That's the people who carry water around at public events.
Yeah.
He
Bottle
got
of
to
water.
drive ambulances
Slag 'em
around
off.
Donington
Well.
Park.
They're fantastic. If anyone's got any spare time, be a I can't be bothered. Right, so you on the phone to your dad, you said, Dad, I've got a bruise, what should I do? Did you actually say that?
I mean, I can't remember the exact words.
Were you screaming?
No,
Were you crying?
no.
Why didn't you just say, you know, keep your eye on it, it'll get better in a
You
few
don't
days?
walk into any more signs.
Well,
Well,
I
so
did
we-
do actually. I did
thought
do a
you-
full description of the bruise and what colours it was.
Those colours are what?
Well, it's changed now.
Show
It's
us
got a
then.
lot more red in.
Show us then.
Come on.
Go on. Because it's a fresh bruise. At the time, was it just a... Go on.
Imagine that going into detail on the phone to your dad.
Angela.
Exactly what, Dad, I've got an accident. I've got
Keep
a bruise.
pressure on
exactly
it.
What colour
Elevate
is it?
it.
Don't worry, darling, I'm coming. Jumps in his St John's ambulance.
No, he didn't. He said, "Well, we're just having tea, so we'll have a tea
That
and
must
then
have
we'll
been
be
urgent.
round."
By which time the poison spread.
Angela's just side of the road. Passed out.
Bleeding internally.
I love how
Why
you
are we laughing
find
so
my
much?
agony so amusing.
I love the
Funny.
fact that there's
That's like the wasps
But
thing.
there's
Why
so
is that
many-
so funny?
There's so many issues there. The fact that you rang him,
Yeah, that's really
the fact
good.
that
Wait
then
there,
came
let's
round.
go. Right, waste the phone call. Go next.
So she
3
says, Dad,
minutes.
I've got a bruise. Exactly what colour is it now?
Waste your dad's time and your mum's because she answered the phone. Check.
Yeah. The fact that they said, well, we're going to have a nice cup of tea and then we'll come round.
No, not a cup of tea. They were eating tea, like as in like dinner tea.
All right.
Right, so you then
But
you
you
got,
were
Don't
ill.
worry, we'll save you some.
so then you got home. You were rushed. No, so you rang the doctor's surgery.
Yeah.
Waste their time. More phone calls.
And they
That's
said
it.
go to the drop-in.
And then you were rushed there. Brilliant.
Well, I
Show
would
us the bruise.
I bet it's the size of like a tiddlywink.
Please
No,
show us.
no.
Yeah.
Look at that, man! That's just a bruise on your leg.
Right.
Why do
No,
you
but
think it
it's really
Yeah, bruise.
hurts?
well,
Well, that's
it's
because you've had a
still a
sign
bit.
up on it.
You know,
Is the red just a mark, or is that actually part
Yeah.
of the
That's
bruise?
part of the bruise.
that's the impact. That's the impact.
Yeah, yeah.
But it wasn't. It was like it had gone white before.
Okay.
It's a bit
Okay.
scary.
On the phone on the way up, she called and said, I've
Everybody
a road sign is dropped, is fallen and dropped on my leg. You know, it's dropped on me. I've got to go to the doctor's. I was like,
I was
oh my
thinking,
god,
God.
okay, yeah, I thought it was
When
gonna-
you told me, yeah, carry on.
I
So-
thought it was a big, like...
we were going along the motorway, you know, M1.
Yeah, I was
roads.
thinking that.
Right, so I thought she'd been walking a bit Leicester to the right.
Yeah.
Ringwood
Why are
to the
you on the phone to me?
left. And I thought it'd
I
fallen,
thought that.
trapped her underneath. Right, she'd called the ambulance first, then out of kindness called us to say I'll be late for dinner. So
I'll be late for the podcast.
and as she was saying, there was an ambulance in the background as well, so it's just like, oh my god, okay.
Was there
And then
really?
then we found out that you'd walked into the
And then
sign.
look at it.
I hadn't walked
that
into
bruise.
it. It is swollen.
Yeah, but
still.
think of it from the
And I
doctor's
can't
point of
actually
view.
bend my leg because if it touches anything, it kills.
Yeah, she said she couldn't drive. You use your right leg to accelerate, and it's like that.
No, but because when
Ah, you bend for
No,
the
but-
ankle anyway, don't you?
because
Yeah.
when I was walking around, my knee kept giving way.
Your knee kept giving way.
It did.
Because it was
Which
reading the sign. It was a
apparently-
giveaway sign.
No, which apparently the woman at the drop-in centre said is partly to do with my ligaments and partly to do with the fact that I'd been walking
Into
differently
a sign.
because of the bruisedness. And a combination of the two meant that it was actually slipping
Did
out
anyone
of the joint.
else hear that word?
Bruiseness. Bruiseness.
That was just
So
bruises.
I'll tell you what I'll be doing first thing tomorrow: ringing Colin's dictionary and saying that's 2.5 million in one.
Right. Why is that, Greg?
Bruiseness, new word.
Sorry?
Under B, after bruise and before
Okay.
bruising.
Okay.
Bruiseness.
Right, and what does it mean?
Bruiseness.
It's like bruisage.
Bruisage.
Bruise a lot.
Bruiserlage. Everybody needs one.
Definitely. But just think of being a doctor and someone coming in, a
There's a
sign's
British-
falling on me.
You know what the doctor said to her?
No, what?
Right, what did he say? Don't worry, gravity will take care of it, or something like that. I know. No, there was a rhetorical
now
question.
that bruise might spread because of gravity, and I thought, but also like blood flow.
Yeah,
and things
but it
like
was
that.
it did
Blood
obviously.
flows
Right,
back
and
up your
they
leg.
said, they said
Right.
it might spread down
Yeah,
because of gravity.
That wasn't
And
the
she
first thing.
said, "Will it go to my foot?"
Right, that wasn't the first thing. That obviously wasn't the first. They'd obviously talked to you for about 15
They
minutes,
must have.
realised
Yeah.
what you were like, you know, in your head, and then gone, all right, we're gonna have to treat this one really carefully. So they threw in a big clever word, gravity, yeah, just to throw you off for a bit, and just gone, the gravity, right? What question did they ask you that was rhetorical, that you weren't meant to answer?
Oh,
And
this
she,
one.
yeah, oh, if you've been don't go fighting with signs anymore. As she was leaving, and she
I
left
won't.
really angry, going, "We weren't fighting, we were friends." So
We're friends until this happened.
we didn't have a problem with each other. Out of nowhere, the wind came running along the street, pushed it over, landed on me, and it was 2-on-1, doctor.
Because it was the sign and the wind.
Yeah,
They were like a tag team.
yeah, muggers. I just imagine there being stuck under a little sign on the road.
I
Just
had a
screaming
really
for
horrible
help.
vision when you said it because I was thinking of motorway signs
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
You'd die if one of those fell on you.
Yeah, that's,
You'd
Well, I
be
wasn't
dead.
thinking of
And you
anything
said
that-
it.
that
You didn't
big.
say, "Oh, she just got a sign blew over and bruised her." You went, "A sign fell on her."
Well, that's-
Repeated it
that's
exactly
what
the
you-
same.
yeah. Well, mate, what? I didn't know
I
at
was
this
driving
point.
along thinking, oh god.
I
hope
did not
she's okay.
know her at this point, so I was just like, crikey, it's a road sign, it's just come down and hit. And I'm like, it must have been windy in Leicester.
Road signs are raining from the sky.
Solid steel.
Oh god. I know I was worried about that. But
Good.
That
yes,
wasn't-
but have you seen the bruise?
It really hurt.
Well, it might have, but you're not going to die.
Well, I might do.
It's a bruise. What did you want the doctor to do?
I was
what did the
thinking
doctor
about
do?
skiving off early.
What did the doctor do?
I think she just looked at it and prodded it and went, "Well, it's not hot, so it's not infected. Keep an eye on it, and if it goes red, come back. It's
What?
gone red, but it's not hot."
Yeah, it's a bruise.
It's just a bruise.
I
Does it
did-
bleed?
It's internal bleeding, isn't it?
Yeah,
How can
that's
it get
what bruise
infected
is.
because it's not open? I don't understand that bit.
I don't
I'm
know.
not a doctor.
Yeah, and you telling your little
Well-
bull boy story.
What?
That was so reassuring about the amputee.
Yeah, just to recap, I told her that a friend of mine was at Wimbledon, just watching a match, and as you do, sitting one of the front rows, and the serve went wide or something, hit my mate on the arm there, on the forearm, and immediately bruised up, swollen and stuff like that. By the end of the day, his whole arm had gone numb and stuff. He couldn't use it, so he'd gone to the doctors, and immediately they said it's killed the tissue, and because it's killed the tissue, it's gone up the nerve endings and it's getting we've
Wow.
got to amputate it. It's not real. So we've got to amputate it, and I was saying, and now he walks around with a perfect right arm and a little stump on his left. And I said, so seriously, if this is as bad as you're saying, Angela, they might have to do the same thing to you. So seriously, go in there and the first thing you've got to say to the doctor is, I've got a bruise on my leg, but I really don't want the amputation, so what can you do? And she was going on the phone going, oh my god, can that really happen? It's funny, I wanted to keep going, but you were too funny on the phone. But obviously you've still got your legless.
Legs. Oh.
Well, yeah, but you would have only had one.
One off. They wouldn't have just taken both
Well, no,
off.
because I've got a
Which
bruise
one
on
is
the
it?
other one
Which
as
one is
well.
it? That one chopped me.
Wake up.
It did actually hit both legs, it's just that that one was worse.